Representative John Lewis. Racial discrimination tied to campaign contributions. Those are the allegations coming from a St. Louis County Lieutenant Colonel. Troy Doyle says he was skipped over for the chief of police position because he's black. Doyle claims County Executive Sam Page told him powerful people don't want a black chief selected. Ashley Lincoln is live tonight at the federal courthouse in downtown St. Louis after learning more about this complaint. Ashley?
Well, Corey, strong allegations coming tonight from one of the county's top brass within the department. Now, his attorney filing that EEOC complaint here at the federal courthouse, and his attorney is hoping that this complaint will lead to them being able to investigate.
It's a case of discrimination.
The consensus was that Troy Doyle was likely to be the next police chief of St. Louis County.
Lieutenant Colonel Troy Doyle is alleging towards St. Louis County.
I do believe that we will be able to prove that race was not a motivating factor.
Friday, Doyle's attorney, Jerome Dobson, filed an EEOC complaint against St. Louis County over allegations they passed over Doyle as being selected for chief of police because he's black.
I was very surprised.
Dobson says Doyle told him, County Executive Sam Page said on multiple occasions, Doyle was his pick for police chief.
That it would be historic and the right thing to do.
Doyle says Page had him interview with 2 police board members. Dobson says it wasn't until after Page met with the St. Louis Police Foundation that Page received some pushback on recommending Doyle. Doyle claims Page told him the pushback was because some powerful people with a lot of money didn't want Doyle selected as chief because he was black.
Sam Page had concerns with regard to whether or not he would be able to get donations from some of the largest St. Louis corporations. And that was a concern to him, that he was being outraised by 2 of his competitors. And he also let Colonel Doyle know that as well. And then the next thing that happens is that Mary Barton is elected as chief. And the very next day after that, a large St. Louis corporation made a significant donation to Sam Page's campaign. Now, that may be a coincidence. There may be no connection between those two. But I think in light of the facts, certainly a reasonable jury could look at those facts and see a connection.
County Executive Sam Page sent News 4 a statement saying Troy Doyle was my choice for chief. The commissioners, whose independence is why I nominated them, chose someone else. A spokesperson from Page office also sent this letter from County Councilor Beth Orwick alleging Dobson is trying to extort the county for millions. We got our hands on Dobson's response, saying it's not extortion and it's disappointing the county is rejecting their efforts to resolve this matter.
Very unfortunate.
He says once they file the suit, they plan to depose Page so they can find out who within the St. Louis Police Foundation didn't want Doyle promoted because of his skin color.
Our goal is to find out exactly how this happened and why it happened.
And Dobson says this EEOC complaint has to play itself out first before they can file this lawsuit. That could take up to 6 months. In the meantime, we did reach out to the St. Louis Police Foundation. We are waiting to hear back. Live tonight in downtown, Ashley Lincoln, News 4.